especially if you want to find your dream sign. If and some people have issues finding them, but I don't even know. Some people might not even have one, or but yeah, keeping a dream journal will definitely help with your dream recall, and it's good to have them.
Yeah, I totally agree too. Dream journal is probably the best thing you can do to improve your recall and improve your chance of having a lucid dream. Um, okay, here's another question. Did you do a lot of research to get your first lucid dream?
Um, no, I don't really. No, I don't think I really did do a lot of research. I mean, I would look at the tutorials that they had here on DreamViews a long time ago, but I didn't really research into it a lot until I had my first lucid and actually really got into it.
Okay, he is asking what method did you use for your first lucid?
Well, just the using a burned CD track and the radio for an alarm.
Oh yeah, isn't that technique an EILD? I can't recall right now what that stands for. Externally induced lucid dream, if I'm
Like
right.
electronic induced lucid dream.
Electronic induced lucid dream. Okay, how did you find out about LDing? Is
Uh,
another question he has.
what? Can you repeat that?
How did how did you find out about lucid dreaming?
Well, after Googling how to dream, I came across lucid dreaming because of dream views.
So you just found out about lucid dreaming straight off Dreamviews.
Yeah, it was the first time I heard of it.
Yeah, that was the same for me. I was Googling dream interpretation for some kind of dream or something, and I came across Dreamviews and learned about that. And I'm like, hey, I've had those before, and I ended up joining. So, here's another question. How did you come to be a dream guide?
Um, well, uh, I'd have to thank Shift for this one and No Name and Delphinius for this because they've helped me out a lot. Shift taught me a lot that I know today about things like sleep paralysis, and I basically just kind of people usually ask questions about sleep paralysis with wilds or about hallucinations, and I would help them out, or I hope I'm helping them out, and then I got contacted one day to ask to be a dream guide, and I signed up.
Nice. That's definitely one of my goals on Dreamviews to become a dream guide at some point. A lot of people think that's really funny when I say that.
Yeah, like I would always joke about becoming a dream guide. I never really thought I could make it until Shift and a few others actually like helped me.
Yeah, that's really cool. That is really cool, actually. So, we're gonna take a quick 5 minute break right here, and we will be back. Okay, we're back, and okay, I got some more questions.
Okay.
Why do you try to lucid dream?
It's mainly just being able to do what I want, like it's escapism. I think it's what they call it. Just going into a dream and knowing I can do anything I want and get away with it. Not that I do a whole bunch of like bad things in my dreams.
Yeah, sure. I'm
Like
gonna go ahead and believe that.
I don't do like anything bad in my dreams. Okay, well, sometimes I do, but I'm not going to tell you what they are.
Of course. Um, okay. Slash has a question. Says, what do you think your best dream accomplishment is?
Um, my best dream accomplishment. Well, I have a few actually. My top one would hmm, something I've been able to do was change the weather, transform. Flying always feels good. Um, I summoned. Well, I didn't really summon, but they just kind of appeared to cat girls, and I, other than that, I haven't done much.
Yeah, that weather thing is something I really have to try.
I was always like when I first joined up, people were kind of talking about it, I think, and they were always saying it was really hard to do. So I gave it a try, and I did it on my first try.
It's always as hard as you think it's gonna be. It's just, if you think it's gonna be easy, it's gonna be easy and you'll get your first try. If you think it's gonna be hard, you're not gonna be able to do it. So, here's another one. Have you ever dreamt of being the opposite sex?
All the time. It happens to me all the time, and I don't know why. Usually, when I do, I have this really warm feeling in my stomach. I'm not really sure what it is, but it always like feels nice. And then a few other dreams, it's kind of weird because then I always feel like I have to go to the bathroom and I'm I have no idea what's going on, and it's just really weird.
Hmm. Like, what did it feel like emotionally, like, and mentally?
That's a good question. Well, sometimes I don't realize I am, but until like near the end of dream, because then I see myself, or that's when I realize that I'm not really me, and then I wake up. But um, I mean, I don't really feel like totally different. I mean, I don't feel like I'm completely different and it's all weird and I'm freaked out. It's just kind of like, oh, hey, I'm, you know, opposite.
Cool. I don't think I've ever dreamed of being the opposite sex. I might have, like, from a different perspective of, like, a different person, but not that I can recall at the moment. Slash has one more question. Have you found your dream guide?
No, that's like my top goal right now. I've had the majority of my lucids have been trying to find my dream guide. I tried all sorts of like tricks and stuff, and all I'm getting is like these weird people. Like one of my dreams I remember when I first was able to like explode things just by pointing at them. I tried calling out my dream guide and tried opening a door. There was this guy behind it, and I asked him, "Hey, are you my dream guide?" And he was like, "No," and he just like lunged at me and started attacking me. So I thought that was kind of weird.
That is kind of weird. Okay, Slash has one more question. Is there anything in terms of dream control which you have trouble doing still?
Um, well, flying is still. Sometimes I do have a little trouble flying. It's flying. The way I do it is kind of weird. It's more like hovering. Like when I'm up in the air, I'll slowly float down. So I always have to constantly try to keep myself like in place. And sometimes I won't actually fly. I'll just jump really high, and it's kind of weird.
Hmm. Yeah, I kind of have trouble flying still. Used to be really easy.
And I
It
also
was
have
just simple
like
as,
trouble
jumping